I'm Margaret in Windsor, and I wanted to put this up again this morning. It's another one. I'm having a really bad time here. I know I have to go somewhere else. Try to find another place. I don't know how. I'm going to lose the stuff I was able to put back together, but anyway, in really bad shape right now. um, I want to also mention this about, I was just looking at this. Meghan Markle, it's got an article about Markle and Harry, who are illegal. I mean, Elizabeth's illegal and her father was illegal. They're war criminals. They're a fake monarchy. It's not theirs. But anyway, they're getting away with it. And here's an article that was on Google. Meghan Markle, Duchess of, excuse me, I forgot what she's Duchess of. I can't even use my real name, and I'm Margaret Ann Windsor, the real monarch. They've lied about my dad, Edward VIII, married my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor. All of it, and they all know. But it's what they've done to me here in this country when they brought me over, and my children, ongoing. Okay, Meghan is the Duchess of, I don't know, guess I didn't put it down here. I mean, this is all happening real time, isn't it? They've replaced my dad, me, my mom, done all this to my children, and mayhem and torture. And okay, so now then I want to mention this because Oprah Winfrey is back on the scene again in all her glory, talking about civil rights. Man, they don't want to tell about me and mine. Talk about civil rights and who got in with JFK on all this mess. But anyway, I've tried to put some of it up. So she couldn't wait. There was an article, or it was on TV actually, news. On the news, they have deleted me, my dad, the truth of any of this, and me writing about mind control murders and flown out to Mr. Flint's because he was shot. And I don't mean that lightly. He was shot, and they say that, and I don't see how I could have survived it either. But anyway, I was out there, and the man I was talking to, that I thought was Larry Flint, and maybe he's paralyzed from the neck down from the shooting. Supposedly, a reporter, but I have sense to put it. Well, I think for right at the moment, I'm not sure with what's going on here. I'm allergic to chemicals, and I think they want me the hell out of here, alive or dead. I'm sure I'll get some feedback on this one. Some of these people that like to, I so pray that I wake up and this whole truth is going to be told, and people start getting locked up that aren't dead in the grave, you know. Anyway, now I lost my train of thought, but Oprah couldn't wait, they said, to interview. She has an interview with Meghan and Harry. They're illegal, but they're playing the race card exactly like I said. Okay, they said story of a queen. The tiaras with who gets to wear them. Queen's tiaras. They fail to say she's a fake, Elizabeth, and none of these should touch them. And wonder why the press doesn't cover any of this. I hope I'm still alive because right now some things have happened and I'm in pretty bad shape. I'm allergic to chemicals, first of all. So I've put all that up here. It's been used to run me and from place to place and make me look like a silly, you know, when it's hell is what it is, not have money to eat or anything, paying from a cab when I pay a week or a month. I got wise and I didn't pay for a month anymore because I can't. They can make it so bad and nobody's going to touch it. Believe me, they don't. Anyway, they can make it so bad that I could have brain damage, and I already was almost killed more than once. But April Fool Day of '80, I wrote the book about medical malpractice, MD, a license to kill. And Larry McDonald was U.S. Congressman, and I wrote about he was just one of them. And it was horrible what happened at his hospital there in, well, for goodness sakes, I've said it so many times there. Anyway, he worked at a hospital there, and I can't believe I'm forgetting it. I don't feel good. I don't know what was put in here, but it's so bad it's really affecting me. I know I had a flu shot yesterday in one arm and a pneumonia shot in the other, but this is something else. I know fumes when I smell them. So anyway, I don't know what else I was going to say. I was talking about Meghan and Oprah Winfrey. She's in Georgia, and this is where so much happened to me. I wrote the book, and it was about Larry Flint was one of them that got shot by a program shooter. I was writing about mind control and programming, and I mean the Virginia Tech next door, the 33 there, 32 that the young student from South Korea shot a few years ago, April 16th, I think, of about 20, I've forgotten, 14 or something, 13. Anyway, he was programmed to shoot himself, so it's murder by suicide, just like Robin Williams committed. He didn't kill himself. It was done the same way, programming him to kill himself a certain way rather than like the student that turned around and shot himself, as so many of these do. So anyway, I guess that's all I was going to say. I feel so bad and everything, and I wonder, I know I've got to get out of here and go, and I hope I'm okay. Uh, I barely got over the one back April Fool Day of 80, and then the one where in 1972 I was taken across Atlanta to the clinic there. It's on the 18-minute gap, 18 and a half minute gap. By the way, I worked for the district attorney in 80 after they almost killed me, and that's where they played they role played the 18 and a half minute gap. And I could remember some stuff then, really, and date it and everything. There's dates that coincide with just about everything I told, like working for Ron Ziegler in 84, and about January, February, the same time Larry Flint did that editorial in Hustler, endorsing me for the presidency, and I'd been out at his house anyway, October of 83, a few months earlier, and he'd furnished me a car for a year. So anyway, I'm up there, and I was working in D.C., had a little small apartment, and I was working through maybe I better not tell that. Well, telesecretary out of Kensington, Maryland. You get into my jobs and the places I've been and other stuff, and it connects to like Kensington Palace, Edinburgh here in Roanoke, Edinburgh Castle where the Queen's supposed to live. And all this gets Prince's Circle in Decatur, Georgia. Atlanta was where I was living while I was pregnant with my son Mark, who they just about slaughtered when he was born because he's king. I'm their legal queen, so they were trying to get rid of him. So it goes on, and somebody can sit here and call me names because I can't get the law to work for me. But right now I'm feeling so bad from the fumes and stuff. And hey, I want to show this, and I hope he doesn't mind. I appreciate it. I just hope that this is an Auric air purifier, and I really get sick. But this time there's something really getting to me more than the fumes. Well, you've heard of children that go out and get high on smelling and all this. My God, mine's put in the room where I have to smell it. And I'm not going to go into, I don't know why people think that can't be done. It's a perfect way. If you know someone, let your environment be the weapon they kill you with, is what it is. And you have to inhale it. My God, you might as well go and, I'm not going to say anything else. But this one is a very nice one that someone just gave me, okay? Brand new. And I brought it in, and man, I mean, it was okay. It's Oric. It worked the first day and a half. And then, they got to it and they got to the room again. And, there's no need saying I don't want a maintenance guy coming in or someone just wandering through my room, whoever they are, housekeeper or whatever, and spraying. And anyway, that's about all I have to say, I guess, except for Oprah. She's down in Georgia and she's canvassing, if you want to call it that, for the I have to say African American. I kept my name. You should see, if you think there's hate crimes and you think calling people and being disrespectful, maybe you better live a moment in my life and my children's. But anyway, African American. Oprah Winfrey, she's down there campaigning for the African American running for Georgia governor. So she's getting the royal treatment where I get my I'm not gonna go. If God help me, if it's ever shown, I hope there's film and photos of my life, at least some, because the way I've been treated and done is so sick and the law is broken. And here they've got the Jewish synagogue up there that I've been telling you about, mind control and the patterns that all this was being done in. Like Mr. Flint was shot by a program shooter in Virginia Tech, and James Holmes and Aurora, Colorado, etc. So I'm going to stop here. I'm just really tired, and I know I've got to, I don't know how to find another place to live, but I know this, what few things that I was able to put together the last couple of months, because some people actually sent me a few items and clothing and a few things. And I just bought, with what I could spend yesterday, I bought groceries that were to last me the rest of the month, and I'm going to have to leave, and I can't carry them, and I'll have to get a cab and go to somewhere. I don't think I can get on the Greyhound bus, so right now I don't know. I'm paid till Thursday, and if I pay again, if I get through this and pay to then, I don't know how I could, with how I feel right now.